too loud, or is it good? Okay. Yeah, so this is my first time being in front of a mic. I'm always behind it. But yeah, so I started writing poems when I was 15, and this particular paragraphs have been written when I was 16 years old, 12 years ago. And this friend of mine, he asked me, if the world was ending, what would you write in that moment? And he said it has to be about love. And so I wrote two paragraphs. One is expectation and one is reality. So the first one is called You. I found myself, also I write one single sentence, so the punctuations I'm making up in my head right now. You. I found myself sitting next to you in this half-apocalyptic landscape, looking at the moon disintegrate in front of our eyes, wondering if this was all real, waiting for a sign from the asthenosphere of life, because the watch you were wearing had only the second hand, which was stuck between constellations, moving in a spasmodic motion that made me feel a bit dizzy. And by then, I realized that this supersymmetry of life was causing me to notice a certain slight perturbation flicker across her eyes as he watched the kaleidoscopic garden under my skin dance in sync with the dust-filtered moonlight falling on my face. And it dawned on us that we had a difficult decision to make there in that moment, as everything around us started to follow the moon into the also mysterious black hole, wondering if we could have had some more time to fall in love completely. The second one is called You, again. I've never seen her in that sort of incredible half-apocalyptic and half-Kincadian landscape before, and so I got caught up by a few of her glowing stray hairs, wafting in a frail halo around her head, while she chatted on about some unrealistic short-term goals and leaned with two elbows on the low brick wall behind us, with a posture that seemed almost irreverent considering the circumstances. And I wondered, if I reached out and touched her with one finger right on the elbow, would I get shocked, and would the floating hairs around her head fall gently to lie limply with the rest? But after a lengthy consideration, I decided that the only way to do this without interrupting the stream of syllables bubbling out of her lips would be to saddle up next to her, real chummy and cozy, and play it all coy and cool. But even when I had an arm around her and touched an elbow or two, I felt no spark. And instead, I felt the hair tickling my ears and eyes. And so I smiled and encouraged her on with a nod and stepped back to where I had been before, or even a little further. Gazing into her luminous halo, I decided that she was better as a spectator sport. Thank you.